Hello and welcome to the Fighting High podcast, making their story our history. I'm Steve Darlow, author and publisher, and on behalf of myself and fellow author Sean Feast, thank you for being here at the start of our new podcast adventure, Fighting High, making their story our history. Before we dive into the stories themselves, I just want to take a moment to share what this podcast is all about, where it comes from, what you can look forward to, and why these stories matter so deeply to me, indeed to all of us at Fighting High. Fighting High began with a simple idea to preserve and share the experiences of the men and women who lived through the air campaigns of the Second World War. What started as a personal passion has grown into a publishing company dedicated to real voices and real memories, honest accounts of courage, hardship, humour and loss. My own journey into this history began nearly 3 decades ago when I set out to learn more about my grandfather, a bomber command pilot and prisoner of war. Since then, I've spent years researching and writing, corresponding and talking with veterans and their families, covering all aspects of the air war across all theatres of operations, the fighter, bomber and coastal campaigns in Europe, the Mediterranean and Far East, and the prisoner of war experience and the effect on families and loved ones. Many of the discussions with veterans were recorded, with hours of interviews captured on tape, and we'll share excerpts from these on this podcast. Every conversation left me with the same conviction: these stories deserve to be remembered, and they deserve to be told with care. So many of the people both Sean and I had the privilege to meet are no longer with us, and it's up to us to carry their voices forward, and that's exactly what this podcast is here to do. Each series will feature 5 episodes, led either by myself or Sean. We'll start with their story, which will shine a light on remarkable personal journeys that reveal what the air war was really like. Then Insights, where authors and historians offer thoughtful reflections on campaigns, operations, key themes, experiences and legacies of the air war. Hangar Talk will explore the aircraft, equipment and technology that shaped events in the skies, and our Remembrance episode will focus on places, cemeteries, ceremonies and acts of commemoration. And having started with their story, we'll finish each series with our history, looking at how this history continues to resonate through new books, discoveries, restorations, films, and ongoing historical work. My hope is that this podcast feels like sitting down with people who truly care about the past, and who want to share it in a warm, engaging, and accessible way. You'll hear moving accounts, often from the veterans themselves, learn surprising things, and every now and again encounter something uplifting. So thank you for being here at the very beginning. If you're interested in the air war, in personal history, or in hearing directly from those who lived it, you're very much in the right place. Join us as we make their story our history. Thanks for listening to the Fighting High podcast. You can follow Fighting High on X using @FightingHigh. Visit fightinghigh.com for details about books and blog posts, and follow the Fighting High publishing page on Facebook. If you'd like to keep up with my work, you can follow me, Steve Darlow, on X using @SteveDarlow.